What's up guys, welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles, coming at you today with another figure review. Today we're going to take a look at the Disney Toy Box Star Wars Darth Maul. This is one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. Kind of wish he would have got a little more screen time as he did meet his demise to Obi-Wan in the movies. However, he did end up getting through those injuries. As we know, he showed up in the Clone Wars later on, and apparently his understanding and power in the Force, he was able to kind of power through being cut in half. So maybe at some point down the line in some type of movie, whether it be some kind of prequel to something, maybe we'll get some more Darth Maul. But he is definitely one of my favorite characters and a guy that I really enjoyed the little bit of screen time that he did have. So Disney Toy Box, this is a line of really about 4-inch action figures that they've done in kind of an animated style that really branches out into most of the license that they have, which are the Toy Story, the Star Wars, really Marvel. They have a very large Marvel catalog for these action figures, but I'm really more or less focusing on the Star Wars side of it. This is going to be the first one that we reviewed on my channel. However, we do have many more to come, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Even if it's not something you collect, I think it'll be something cool to check out from a review standpoint. And being that they're small, they can be kind of seemingly fast reviews to kind of get through them, get through the accessories, that type of thing. But we're looking at Darth Maul here. We have that blister card packaging here that kind of stands out. We can see him, his lightsaber there, Star Wars down the side. Disney's got their nice branding there. We can see this is number 16 in this line. Then it talks about including the lightsaber there. Spinning on around to the back side, we can see the other characters that I'm not sure if this really comes out in waves or how they really do this. I'm still kind of learning. But the Sith Trooper we've got C-3PO and R2-D2, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren. So we have everything here except for Rey that I'll be looking at trying to pick up. The Disney store 2 weeks ago when I picked this up, they actually had these on sale. I think I paid maybe $9.50 for it, where they're typically $12.99. So pretty good deal, I thought, for something like this, to pay under $10, especially nowadays with action figure prices the way they are. But we've got everything here, just got to find Rey. Looking at the side there, we've got a what looks to be kind of like a cartoon image of Darth Maul, very reminiscent to me of how he kind of looked in the Clone Wars, and then nothing here on this side. So let's go ahead and I'll break him out of this packaging and we'll see what we got. All right, guys, so we got Darth Maul out on our review table here, and as always, let's take a look at the accessories really quick here. So the first thing up, and really the only thing, I guess, is kind of his dual lightsaber here. And it looks good, believe it or not. Disney did a good job here on the paint work for the hilt of this thing. See, they got a lot of kind of gray wash and silvers in there to kind of give it a kind of a worn and used look. And then just a clear, not really clear, but almost clear translucent type of red plastic here. It bends and flexes a little bit, so I don't think you'd have to worry about it really snapping off very easy. Now, one thing here, if you did want to dual weld, you can break those apart and you have the dual lightsabers. So pretty neat. Those just slide back in just like that, and you've got his lightsaber. So that's the only accessory that he comes with. Going ahead and jump straight on into Darth Maul. Here we'll do some up close, kind of get some nice looks at the detail here. You can see the paint work and all is actually really well done on the face. It's nice and crisp in there. All those lines are nicely done. Got the kind of horns on the head here. Those are kind of done in a little bit of a yellow plastic. Looks good. And then pretty much the remainder of the body is done in just solid black. Pretty much the same black all the way down, which is kind of what we would expect anyways. The skirt area here is just a soft plastic. Everything else on the figure is a hard plastic, molded plastic. He does have a porthole in his back there. Not really anything for Darth Maul to use as far as that's concerned. Okay, looking at some articulation on this guy. Head It does go up and down. It's just really tight out of the package, but you can see there we can get down to there and then get back up to about there. So pretty good range of motion there on the head. We don't really have any kind of tilt here on it, but we do have a full 360 there. Those arms will come up to here, no problem. As far as the single joint there, but right about 90 degrees. Okay, coming back, we got the wrist articulation here, forward and back, full 360 spin. Okay, we have no ab crunch here, but we do have a swivel there at the abdominal area, so that'll swivel real nice. We can get those legs way out because we do have a slit here in the soft plastic, and that is soft plastic as we discussed, so you're able to get those legs out. No type of swivel in the thigh area here, but we do have a swivel at the knee, so that's nice. We can get that to swivel a full 360. Not quite a 90-degree bend here, just due to the fact that the bulkiness there of the pants. And then we've got kind of your normal ankle articulation here with a little bit of a rocker. You can see we can rock it in, rock it out. No problem there. Forward and back. Yeah, so pretty good there. You can actually get this guy probably into some decent poses just from that ankle rocker articulation. Let's go ahead and bring out a few other figures and let's take a look at size comparison. All right, guys, and just for a little bit of a size comparison here, we've got our NECA cartoon version of Leonardo, our NECA movie version of Donatello, and then your standard 6-inch Marvel Legend being a Deadpool figure. So you can see they're pretty short, like I said, around about 4 inches or so, maybe a hair taller, but just have a really, really cool aesthetic to them. I really like these. Let me know what you think about them down in the comments below. Do you collect them? Is it something you'd be interested in at all? Or is it just something you have no interest in? Does it look like it's for kids and you kind of leave it alone? It definitely 100% caters, I think, to a kid. It is not meant, I don't believe, as an adult collectible. I just think they're cool looking, kind of for the aesthetic of them, going for that animated style, kind of, you know, Disney Infinity look. And I think that's kind of where this originated from. They kind of built it off, or at least to me, my kids played a lot of Disney Infinity, and this is pretty much how the characters looked in those games. So I think that was probably where they're kind of taking the idea from. So we'll see as we continue to move through the line, kind of how they do as far as scale and quality as well. I think this is one of the newer figures. This is one of the figures that's currently on the shelves at the Disney store. So my assumption is it's probably one of the newer ones at this time. But there's a lot of cool ones out there, like the Yoda, some of the older figures that I'm still kind of looking for, seeing where I can find them, getting good pricing for them. Some of them just go for crazy money. The Mandalorian figure going for 40 bucks, the Yoda figure going for 40 bucks. You know, and they're $10 figures. So it's kind of hard to want to pay that for something that really is not even directed as an adult collectible. So we'll see as I continue to go. Hopefully I'll be able to find those for some good deals as you know, as we move through kind of picking up some of these for our collection. Hit that like button below if you guys enjoyed this video. Helps get the video out there for other people. Consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber. I'd love to have you as part of the Man Cave Collectibles team. Always feel free to leave comments. I try to get back to everybody I can. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time.